You start when you see the 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. It's Friday. I am not Priya Mohan. Surprisingly, I am actually surprised by how many times this week somebody has come up to me and pointed at one of the signs there. If you've been in our news store and gone, is that you? It's not me. But Priya actually did this really exciting thing and injured her back really bad. We're not sure how, but it may have
I may have stretched after being stressed and then stretched. So
yes.
As long as I don't move one entire half of my body, the right half, or breathe too deeply, I'm great. And luckily, Shefali is rescuing me by being in front of the camera today.
Yes. And we're not going to look too closely at the fact that my skin on my face is really dry. I'm not sure why, but it is flaking. But we are not a business that talks about dry, flaky skin. We are sorry, not sorry. So what we do is we take upcycled pure silk saris like this fabric here and turn them into beautiful, one-of-a-kind pieces. And they're size inclusive, age inclusive, perfect for travel, temperature regulating, moisture wicking. Anything else?
Great for travel. You don't need to dry clean them.
They're one size, which is not
one kind.
So it's not one size like size 2 and it's one size. It's like size inclusive for women with different body shapes because that does exist in the world.
And meticulously made, ethically
made, with French seams, and everything is vintage pure silk, 100% pure silk, 100% pure silk.
I have to tell you how many friends have joined.
Yay!
So Roberta's here, Sabina, Jackie, and then it says, and one other, I don't know who that is.
One other.
Dale is here, Nancy, Michelle, Jordana, by the way, I mentioned you in my blog, so I hope you read it. Jackie Newell, we have Debbie, we have Jane Burns. Oh, we have Mrs. Sears twice. Oh, because she said Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Michelle
is watching, and Shelly and Judy said Happy Friday, buffering like crazy, so may not last. And then here's a name I don't recognize, but hello, Yamming and Esha. And Jackie's here, and Happy Friday from Debbie. Oh, happy Silky Friday. Feel better, Priya, and rest and listen to your body. Yes, my body will be listened to because it's screaming. It has said, I'm done with the nice voice.
It's a low yodel chorus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheryl also says hello.
Oh, hi.
So tell us what you're wearing, Shefali.
Thank you for that question, Priya. So I'm wearing the Tarocco Bryn Walker. This is from our spring season. And as we know, I have been a huge proprietor of Tarocco. It's like I myself have been commissioned to sell this color. But it's this kind of really lovely sea glass kind of green that is cool tone, but also like not super cool tone. It is still a bit neutral that you can pair it with some really like warmer pieces if they have this kind of green in it. But it's the kind of in-between green that you really find in a lot of saris, which is why I thought it was a perfect addition.
It's a green, but almost a teal.
Teal at the same time.
Yeah, but it's still like it reads as green, but it has more teal in it. And I love how you've paired it with that blue.
Thank you. Yeah. So this is the ocean blue or sky blue Ritzy tank from
I think, is that Ritzy or is that one?
I think it's Ritzy.
Honestly,
I think this is what makes it Ritzy. Because
that's the jazz.
Maybe it is the jazz.
I think Ritzy's shorter. Love the color though. And you know what's funny is you can't see me, but I am also wearing green on the bottom and I am wearing a Huxley tank in Isola, so blue. So Shefali and I it's like we planned it, but we didn't.
It's like we're going to make everyone question who is Priya and who
That's right. Well, we always talk about sharing a brain.
Yes.
As we know, Shefali's better half.
I'm just the younger half. That doesn't mean it's better. It just means that it's got a bit more, less backbreaking happening.
Oh my God, I love that piece. It's really nice that Shefali has decided to pick greens because we tend not to show them. A lot of ladies are like, I love it, but I can't wear it. But the colors are extraordinary. Like, look at this one here. I think the color's coming through fairly accurately. Like that background color, I don't even know what you would call it. It's a little orange, but also a little yellow.
It's more of an ochre, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an ochre, and you've got that emerald green in the center, and then you have that hot pink. And then you have a burgundy with more of that ochre mustard.
And I can see the blooms that you were talking about there, because look at the little flowers in the flower pots in the burgundy part. Just to me, that looks like little flowers and flower
It
pots.
is flower pots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, but
Christine says, happy Friday. Bethany has joined. So nice to see you.
But do you see that? Like this and this look really good together.
Yeah.
If I was wearing even black underneath or like a very similar match set of the green and not something as bright, then it would look really good.
I just love that pink in there. Like it is so unexpected.
It's what makes the piece.
It makes the piece. Jackie says, I love green. Judy says, lost you. Can't wait to see the new store next month. We can't wait either. Hi, Ellen. I think we got your packages shipped out today because we heard you're going maybe on vacation.
Maybe, possibly.
Maybe. Marilyn says, hi, ladies. Love those colors.
Yeah, I think we haven't even talked about kind of the inspiration for this collection. So I realized that we hadn't done a color series in a while. I think the last one we did was purple. And purple is very popular. That's why it always goes so fast in the store. And I was kind of thinking like, what colors? And I've kind of realized that because we're getting out of the winter season, we're really fixating on, I'm really fixating, not we, I am, on kind of that growth that's happening in all the leaves and the trees and the branches of that fresh.
Don't you just do like a little jump for joy when you see a fresh new green
letter? Yeah.
Actually, you have to hear this. So Michelle says, I went shopping today at the mall. We have only one in Lethbridge. And I had 3 people ask me about my cardigan. Boy, I talked their ears off. And I invited them to the live tonight.
That's sweet. Well, hopefully you're watching from Lethbridge,
Alberta. And Jackie says, I'm wearing green today. My kimono sleeve top has green in the leaves. And I paired it with the Gap olive green barrel pants. You're so lucky you got the green. They had so many colors that I just was not able to grab. And then Jordana says, I love green, but it's so hard to know which greens I should get or avoid. It's the yellow greens that are the scariest. So excited to learn today. I hope that we can share something with you. Jordana, I would definitely recommend to just schedule another virtual shopping with Alex because your coloring and her coloring are so similar. And that goes for anybody who's watching.
Definitely.
If you're not sure how a color is going to look, we'll find somebody with your tones and let you try it on. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting. No, apparently using my mouth is now a thing I can do.
You haven't injured any muscles in your mouth.
No,
so I think that that's what matters. You know what? I can just stand here and then I can go, oh, wait, okay, talk.
Lorena says my favorite coat is green. And I'm guessing she's talking about the Pepin coat that she got.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm done. Everybody's caught up. Stage is yours.
Everybody's caught up. So this is another poncho. The other one was a kimono sleeve top. This is a poncho. I sometimes get questions, what's the difference? That's a very good question. The poncho is basically an open rectangle, whereas the kimono has the kimono sleeve top actually has the seam sewn. So you can only wear it 2 different ways, a Monday, Tuesday, unless you want to be all Margot and artsy with it, which is one of our very good and lovely customers who's also quite the fashionista. But the poncho is more of kind of a throw over piece. This one has that really soft, this is more of a leaf green. And then you have this soft, kind of butter yellow.
So it's a ombre of many colors. There's some peach in there, but then there's also some yellow that ombres into peach. And I would say the shade of green is definitely a leaf green, but it's like a fresh sprout. It's like the lightest shade of leaf green, but it's like healthy. It
is that fresh sprout color, which is kind of what I wanted to showcase. And I know that we have quite the varied selection of greens, even leaning from something as simple and more yellow toned as this to something that is more blue toned and teal. And I really wanted to show kind of how scary colors like this can work, because a lot of our local ladies who do work with me when we do styling, like Corey, for example, love these kind of colors because I'm able to show them ways that they can pair it or work for them. So like
having that blue one in the middle really helps create like a pop of color with that top. I just want to say that Jordana says, if you come across one Shefali in your travels that you know Alex would look great in, and I already know which ones they are too, because Alex and I always fight over the same pieces, to let her know.
Yes.
And Jane says she is also wearing green today. She's good with the yellow green, but she loves her Tarocco pants.
So Alex has actually told me that she likes most of the colors that are in here. I think she just can't do some of these because she looks too sallow in them. It's just more of these kind of colors that she likes.
The richer, deeper greens.
The emeralds.
Yes, the emeralds.
So once the leaf has kind of grown a bit.
Yes.
post growth.
Like, I feel like these colors are very much, they're Gabriella's colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
The warm autumn.
The warm autumn, yeah. Oh, and necklaces. Oh my God. So I'm wearing one of the Ziska cords. I'm just wearing like a shorter cord. This is the 50 centimeter one. And this is my personal bead that I got when we first saw these at Subtles. But we have a lot of similar ones. I think, for example, we still have quite a few. We still have quite a few of these guys. These are the...
Is that the bumblebee ones? I love it.
Don't worry, it's not real bumblebee.
It is not real.
Unless you want to believe that. But I do really love how artisanal these are. Something that you can only see close up if someone's too close for comfort. And these are one of our more paler green bliss beads that are in that really light.
Yeah, I think that one's the apple green color.
Apple green, yeah.
Exactly. And love how you've paired that together. Like, without that top in between, I don't think it would have the same effect. It would look washed out all the way through. But yeah, like, I think a navy blue would have worked. That color there works. What other color do you think would have worked as the kind of the pop of color in between? How about red? Could you have considered red?
So I don't mind a red and a green. I know some ladies don't like red and a green because they're like, okay, Christmas came early. There's too much of an inclination and stress of Christmas. And I think that there's that fear.
Even looking at the colors is like, 4 days away.
Another turkey. So I
love the lace, the way you've got it draped to the front.
And I was even saying, like, I was going to say, actually, the ponchos make a really great scarf. And like, that's how usually, I can't tell you how many clips I filmed this past winter of me going, look at this show that I have with my jacket. So I honestly can't recommend enough how nice the ponchos act as a scarf, especially if you're traveling. And if you're in colder weather, even if it's slightly cold outside.
So Sabina has a question. She says, I didn't see any large size Ziska beads online, which is an excellent question, because when you go online, you'll see that we have 2 sizes of holes in the Ziska beads. So we have some that in the title say small opening, or the other ones say large opening. And what we've discovered is, if you're just trying to get one corner of a piece of fabric into a Ziska bead, like, the small ones are great. And they also work on, let's say, if you wanted to put like 2 corners of a cardigan together. Where we find that the larger beads are good is if you want to get like most of a piece, like most of a poncho or most of a caftan or something into it.
And we'll actually be having very soon, another option by a locally made artist of some kind of scarf ring thing that is happening, possibly made of
pottery.
And they're beautiful. It's somebody that we really love who has created prototypes for us, and we're hoping that it will be a success. But they're stunning, and they're each one of a kind.
We'll have those very soon.
Yes,
and very soon we have. Talk about what you're wearing, and then we're going to tell them about what Région Pépé is wearing.
Yes, for sure. So I didn't realize that the other side of this Jiva, and the Jiva jacket is a reversible jacket style, is actually like kind of,
oh my God, it is exactly Tarocco. Would you pair orange in between?
100%.
That would be so cool. So while you're gone, let me say we have so many friends joining. There's Margaret Webb, and there's I saw someone there. Oh, Kim. I see Kim. I see Lori. Nancy, we're talking all about green today. This is not your moment. Sadly, you'll have to just objectively appreciate it, knowing that you're not a green fan. Yeah. So exactly that kind of burnt orange color in between, and it makes everything just come together.
So let me give you a styling tip. This is kind of how I see Corey wearing colors like this, because she does like the more unusual stuff. And also, if you are someone who likes the way I style things, then maybe this would be a recommendation that works for you. Okay, continue.
Oh, okay. So Varden Place is
K, of course.
K. So yeah, let's see how this looks, because I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. That's what I really discovered today. I was wearing like chartreuse pants and then a darker toned poncho with chartreuse in it as well. And I put a pop of this really bright blue in between, and it just made the whole outfit come together. So don't be afraid of that pop of color underneath or between your pants and your top.
This is not the place to be afraid of color. I would suggest a different clothing style.
Love that together. So you tucked in, so you just tucked in that top to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I think it's really intense. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a bit of intensity, but if you were to wear that kind of blue, and you can, I would suggest an accent bracelet. Probably not a necklace, or like shoes. You kind of want a color like that dispersed around whatever it is.
So it looks intentional.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But this really works with kind of what I already have. So I have kind of more muted shoes. I have one of these cloisonné bracelets from a set that Priya gave me that is also very muted as well. There's more of those muted tones.
So Jane says that Jiva jacket is lovely. But I think she also said a bunch of other words, but I think that those were, she did not mean to say those words. I think she said that Jiva jacket is
lovely.
Tarocco and brown together, absolutely. And especially browns with slightly reddish undertones or burnt orange undertones. Because that really brings out the colors in the green.
Yeah.
Like, that is stunning together. And look at the different patterns. I mean, you've got geometric and tie-dye side by side, and it works. It really, really works.
Like, this isn't even showing kind of the complexity of the fabric, because like nothing really does the piece justice until you see it in person.
Oh, the Jiva jacket is not on Shop the Show.
Oh,
okay. Could you pass my phone and I can add it?
Okay. This one is, I'm going to just say it out loud
because I can't really type, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I think it's better that you don't do anything. Unfortunately, Priya, literally the only thing Priya can do
is use my mouth. And only if I breathe shallow.
Yeah. So if I'm just for today only, as you know, I always try to make sure that I help with the stuff in the comments, but I would really appreciate if we could prevent Priya from having a full-blown injury, because I did spend a year helping her stand up.
Yeah, remember when I did that and I fractured my spinal column? And so Goat was like, so do you think you fractured your ribs? I'm like, I did nothing. Because you did nothing last time. So I don't think I did.
You sneezed last time?
I sneezed, yeah. Okay, so what is
I'm happy to do it again. But if you can search up PRC 7377. I'm going to say that again.
PRC 7377. And maybe throw it on the end of the rack or something when you're done with it, and we can add it in.
Definitely.
Thanks, Jane.
It also might look really different online.
Oh, I wish, Cheryl, that I had a great story for you about what happened. I may have slept funny, got through the whole day, finished all of my work, and then had a big stretch before I came into work. And about partway through that stretch, my back seized up so badly that I literally thought I was going to throw up. Like, these are stories I've heard about pain leading to people throwing up. And I'm like, oh, that's what they mean.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So then I had to call my husband, but he was downstairs doing dishes or something. And I couldn't inhale deep enough to call. So I'm like, go. And then he's like stomping up the stairs. Like, what could she possibly want? And I'm like, I can't move. So yeah, he drove me here. I've taken lots of Advil. And I am not moving anything on the right side of my body.
Good thing a lot of our customers are nurses or doctors.
Yeah.
So let us know what we should do. PRC 6098. It is the code for this boxy top.
Yes. So we'll add that little guy in too.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Where was I? So a bit controversial. I know it's more yellow, but it's kind of that cool yellow that can pull chartreuse with the right pair of pants. And I'm saying pair because it's para. You want the para pants?
Yeah, it is somewhere between a green and a yellow. Like it definitely depends what you put it with.
Mm-hmm. And if you notice, because I have more of a blue tone pant at the bottom, that I am pulling more yellow in this top, and it's kind of highlighting this hunter green that's happening in the center and these reds. Whereas if I was to wear it with para, which is kind of more this color, like if we pretend, then it might pull a bit more green. Because there is more of that yellow that brings it down. But I really love this piece. I think it's so unique. This fabric as well is amazing. If you are the same coloring as Corey, you're more of a kind of a a redhead with a bit of a lighter cool tone complexion, I would definitely suggest this piece because she looked incredible.
Yeah, it's very, very rich. I think if you pick up the burgundies or the bright blues, because that looks like a bit of a demoiselle in there, or do you see the sky blue, deep sky blue? But it is a gorgeous piece. You do have to be able to have yellow close to your face, though. So people are giving me great advice here. Chiropractor, physio, and honestly, I think you're right, Kay. It was all the stress of moving and things are finally settling down. And my body says, great, I don't have to hold you together anymore. But yeah, and I've got to take some muscle relaxant when I get home. Thanks, ladies.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
It's okay. It's a weekend. My body must have known that.
Yeah, it's like TGIF.
Yeah. Okay, now this one is the same color on the outside as the other one?
This one has one side that is basically the same as the other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same fabric.
It probably came from the same sari.
Yes.
This one is another one that's kind of that chartreuse. It's got the purples in that. If you have verbena or lupine.
Oh, look at that purple.
Yeah, purple and green to me, or purple and yellow to me, are killer. For me, it's like Priya's red and purple.
So you know what I like about that is sometimes purple and green can look, purple and yellow, purple and green can look a little bit Easter, but these are both such sophisticated colors.
Yeah.
It's a sophisticated purple and a sophisticated, interesting chartreuse. So it looks a lot more styled and intentional than I just got my first box of crayons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, if you do need crayons at any age, go for it.
Yeah. I think I may have to spend some time in bed. Maybe that'll be my tomorrow.
Yay. So this is an option.
Love it with that purple top. So the tiny print.
Yeah, I'm only showing boxies because that's the only thing I can reach. But we do definitely have side slits in these colors. This one is a smaller print boxy, and then you have this kind of bigger print. I find that works as well, especially if they're the same crepe silk. Just work with the green underneath. I just throw like a purple bangle or bracelet on, and I
really like it. So what colored pants would you put? I feel like I would put purple pants with that.
Purple for sure.
Dark purple.
Lupine for sure. I said lupine. I think verbena. You could even do like a magenta. Like you could do, if you want to make this really controversial, you could do mandevilla. You could do kind of this vinaigrette color, I think would be really nice.
So vinaigrette is like a balsamic vinaigrette color. Mandevilla is like a Barbie pink. What other color did you just name?
I think like a magenta would be really nice.
Yeah.
Did we have a Bryn Walker that was magenta?
So we did at one point. It was called Mourvedre, and it would be great with that. And guys, the winter colors, we have another Mourvedre. The one that got away.
The one that got away.
I love that piece. Now, at the bottom there, what you're seeing is bandhani, which is all hand done.
Second bandhani piece we're showing today.
Yeah, and you know how you can see that it's real is look at how many variations there are. If you as you look across the pattern, you'll be able to see it's not exactly the same all the way through, which means that bandhani was done by hand, where somebody poked a little stick in and then tied a thread around it and then dyed the bottom. So that is a phenomenal material.
Traditional art to Priya's region.
Yes, Gujarat.
If you want to carry a bit of Priya with you everywhere. Bandhani has also really grown in popularity, I've noticed.
Well, it's bandanas. The name bandana comes from the word bandhani. Right?
Yeah. And you know what actually I find interesting? Maybe it's just how I'm seeing it in the camera, like in what I'm seeing on, the thing, the StreamYard. But when you wear this kind of green with the blue underneath, it kind of does look like a lighter version of the Charocco.
It does. You can really see the blue through it, which means you can control the color a lot by what you wear underneath. I think if you want it to disappear, you go darker and not lighter. So like something in the tones of Charocco or even a black. Or something close to your skin color, but maybe a smidge darker.
And also, I think I do get a pass with a lot of these colors because of my complexion. So I can kind of play around with these a little bit more because it does appear, I do have less of that sallowness, but I actually am more of an olive toned brown skin person. So sometimes I too have to be careful about colors like this because I remember there was a piece I really liked and I tried it on that was also this kind of tone. And you looked at me and you said, "You look sick." And I said,
oh, gosh, did I really? Show everybody the flowers on that because the flowers on that are so unbelievably beautiful.
But it was true because I looked a bit like sicker or paler, or maybe it was Alex that said that. And I said, oh, first time.
Yeah. So Kay says you are color mixing yellow on top of blue, and that's why it's giving green.
Exactly.
And
So
Claire has joined. Hi, happy Friday, Claire.
Happy Friday, Claire.
Catherine has joined as well.
Hi, Catherine.
And my dad. Hi, Dad. I hurt my back. I'm fine. And Shazi, and I don't know who Shazi is.
Oh, Shazzy. Yeah, she's one of our newer ladies who's been watching us. I don't actually know her name, but I always thank you for watching. So
love that so much.
We have the full set.
Beautiful piece.
So this is our versatile vest. We always cut the versatile vest to have a matching baby doll for the most part. So I am just wearing it as a classic vest with the baby doll.
Love it.
So it's got more of that pink in the top if you are looking to bring the pink upwards. But what I noticed is that since there's this big pink region and there's that bit of that sparkly band, we can actually...
Yes, it always, whenever there's a border, it always looks really good.
Yeah, and that is really beautiful. You can kind of get away with this, even though it's
those pants are working with it because of those flowers. I was actually just sitting here trying to think, like, if I, in my dream world, were going to come up with a color to go with it on the bottom, I don't know what it would be.
Sometimes it's not presented to you, right?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you have to see it happen organically in life that makes you go, oh, you know what I mean? And I think that's the real beauty of these colors, because you can really see like what came together in life that inspired the color scheme, which I think is really lovely.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Jane, it's upper. So I guess I get to stay in bed. Red. Lorena says red. And actually, that's what I was thinking is the red from those flowers.
Yeah.
And then a red necklace. And the whole thing would tie together beautifully.
Wait, we have a red flower necklace that's really close that I can reach.
Yeah. So what Nancy is saying, without the pants, that outfit would look really dressy. Oh, speaking of which, we got some Mina dresses. So I think they were running low on stock because I was only able to get 2 size larges, no mediums, 2 extra larges, and 2 1Xs. So I've put them onto our website. Right, Jane, it's my right. And I'm right-handed. I don't think I having a stroke. That's the first thing Shefali asked me to.
Because she said she couldn't move that side. And so I said, do you know if you're having a stroke? Like, that's going to help, but you know.
Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, that looks really sweet. Now, I feel like that red's a smidge bright, but I also love it with it, like that really vivid. It kind of says, you're not sure where to look at me.
Yeah, I think it's because you can get away with it in the spring, but I think for other seasons, you'd want to go a bit darker. But like, I do think that if somebody was to wear this and walk into the room first, it'd look really good.
Actually, plus, that looks gorgeous on you, Shefali.
Thank you. Wait, I'm just getting these pants. I realize we also have Demoiselle. So,
So if you're interested in the Mina dresses, we have them online and they're shipping next week. So we'll have them soon. Okay. I kind of love it with the red. It is fearless,
very fearless. And I think you do need like this kind of shoe at the bottom.
Yeah.
I think to tie it all together.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you wanted to,
the sizing on the Mina dress. I would say yes, size down 1 size at least. Like I'm generally an extra large on top. I'm a 38C in the bust. And that's really the most fitted part of the dress. So that's what you have to worry about. I fit the medium and I'm more comfortable in the large. So I would say you can go down 1 to 2 sizes. I would maybe start with 1. That was for Cheryl.
Thank you very much for your question, Cheryl.
Sabina says you do look gorgeous in that.
Thank you.
Oh, gosh, it's fun being on this side, guys. It's like I get to chat with you and Shefali does all the work.
Okay.
I do love that. Like, honestly, that never got its day in the sun.
No, and it's hard, right? When we even do a sneak peek, like there's just so many beautiful things that it's very difficult to kind of give things a moment. I'm going to do a little bit of a controversial pairing.
While you put that together, can I answer a couple of questions?
Yes.
Sabina wants to know how your cat is, but before you answer that, Jordana says, I have no fear of Easter colors. Yes to pastels. They seem to mix so well with many things. And Kay is telling Cheryl, who is on Facebook, I think, that Kay is a 38F and she wears an extra large in the Mina. So that makes sense that if I am a 38C and I wear the large in the Mina.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Claire also says maroon or dark purple, though I love the pants you're wearing it with. Yes, I think so too. She was talking about the dress.
Yes. Yeah.
I think maroon or dark purple too. Oh, I love that. And that's controversial pairing.
Well, it's controversial for me in terms of pattern because you have this very digital graphic pattern. This is an incredible
look at the purple
duster.
Whoa. And sorry, Dale is saying to Cheryl that she is a 42 FG and she takes a 1X. So it seems to all be making sense in the Mina. I love that together, Shefali. You've got to do a spin and let us see the back.
Thank you. 1 second. We don't have a purple necklace, but I'm going to go with this black and white to kind of distract us all.
So what's that? What style top is that? Just, it's a high-low.
It's not a high-low. It's a vest.
It's a vest, which means if you turn around, can we see the bum hole? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we talked last week about how you can ruche it and make it disappear. Mm-hmm. Or if you know you're going to be wearing something over it, don't even bother.
Yeah.
What would happen if you put on the vest as a top, the way we normally do, and then put the duster over it?
You could get away with that. I just think that it's going to be a lot of fabric on one side and it's going to move around.
Maybe, but you have your arm through there and you could tie a knot. I would do it the other way so it's longer. And Jackie says not controversial at all. Claire says great outfit. And Margaret says, Shefali, did you get your hair cut or layered? It looks different.
Yeah, I did.
Sweet.
My best friend, thank you. My best friend cuts my hair. Shout out to you, Crystal. And I had sent her a message because I was going to get a blowout done recently, but I was like, you know what, why don't I just get a haircut? And she was like, it's only been 2 months, Shefali, like calm down. And then I sent her a picture of my bangs. I like moved them to the side and we cut my bangs like here and they were all the way here.
Yeah. You've got very healthy hair.
Thank you. It's also the biotin pills that I take. So.
I love the ruching hack for the vest. And it says Margaret. And Gord has joined. I told them how you rescued me.
Gord the savior.
Come upstairs. I can't. And I'm actually feeling a little bit better. So I think it's somewhere, it's all the muscles going down from my shoulder.
Yeah.
All the way around my chest.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of love that together. I even love that the vest is kind of long and pokey in the front.
Right. Like you can totally push this to the side and do this, but I also think, you can just wear it like an open.
So I love that. And only I think because I like having the longer fabric in the front. So
yeah, definitely. Because you like it when the eye draws down.
Yeah.
But if you're a lady that likes the defined like top and bottom.
Yeah. And I really love those fabrics together. Right down to the lilies there on the vest and then how it ties in with that paint splotch almost on the side of the duster.
If you notice these flowers from the post, I had actually like copied them onto a different fabric.
I thought that's I was trying to figure out how you did that.
I did that for all of them. So they all have something on them that's not on them.
That makes so much sense. Because I was looking at them, I'm like, oh, do I pull this? Like, what is that?
That's that. But this duster I'm going to specifically focus on this duster for a second because I absolutely love this duster. I'm really surprised by how well this works with the black. I do think that the black always acts as an easy staple.
Can I ask you to do something? Yeah. Can you untuck your shirt and then try that vest on by itself?
Oh, right.
Because the colors look so smart together. It's like a match made in heaven, really. No bed rest. That's the worst for back pain, although that's what you want to do. Sent you a link to you. Oh, thank you so much, Jane. Yeah, my husband was like, you need to just keep moving it around. And I'm screaming. I'm like, it hurts. And Cheryl says, thank you for your help with the sizing, ladies. So yeah, like I really love that blue that you're wearing underneath there.
Thank you. And I'm going to just take this Ziska bead that's mine.
So it's a teal. We do have other teals.
Like we have
the goldfish teal.
We can do this one. I think this is really poetic. It's a butterfly.
The butterfly. Guys, there's a butterfly piece that I did an unboxing video for May. It is too cool. Ladies, it is leopards and butterflies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Spicy.
It is. It's so interesting.
Oh, wait. I was like
off to the side.
I completely disappeared in the Instagram one. It's just
that vest, it looks a lot less precious than I thought it was going to look.
Yeah.
And I think it's because the purples are so multi-tonal, and then the background is really interesting. Like it almost looks like bamboo strands.
Yeah, and that's what I really liked about it, is the bamboo strands. And I also think that it's how you style these colors that makes it less precious, because one, you have this kind of like tropical, this could look easily like Hawaiian dad shirt, if you know what I mean.
But it doesn't. It doesn't. No. And I think it's because the green is so chartreusey, like it's not a in-your-face green.
Mm-hmm.
And then the purple is actually quite soft. It's stunning. It's really stunning.
And then this is how it
and I love the butterfly bead on it. That is just the icing on the cake.
Butterfly resting in the flowers.
Now, do I need to get one of those? No. Oh no, everybody. Oh no.
Not one of a kind, but small batch.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So while she's changing her clothes again, let me tell you about Région Pépin.
Région.
So we've got Mr. Pépin very, very happy these days. He's so excited to watch all of the reels and see us trying on the coats. Jordana says Hawaiian dad shirts, too many core memories.
Best way possible.
And Jane says, yep, I have one. I think she's talking about the fabulous bead. So he said, I had said to him, what about purses? Everybody loves a fun purse. And he's like, purses? No. And then like 2 days later, he's like, purses. What if I can make purses that are so beautiful, they live in your dreams? And I'm like, yep, that sounds like a plan. So he did, and they're on their way.
Do you know probably what happened? Because I'm thinking he's obviously such a creative person.
Yeah.
He heard purses, no, and then he slept.
Yeah.
And he dreamed that he walked into a store of a land of purses, and he rode a purse-shaped cloud, like a cloud-shaped purse. And he woke up and he went,
yeah. And he's like, that was a message from the Lord, the good Lord. I have to tell you that Jackie said, freeze a plastic water bottle, not full, and use the cold and hardness. Oh my God, that's so smart. And Jordana says, use the cold. I should read it out loud. Muscles, cold, and pressure. That's such a smart idea. And Jordana says also the wild sweater patterns of the 90s. Yes, from that one you were showing. Can't wait to see the purses. Wow, he also found a great outlet. Yeah, he is. He's having a good time.
He did. This is a duster that I have been fawning over since we got it, because one, it's incredibly soft. Two, it's a very unusual sari. I mean, like,
I love that splotch. That splotch is the best. Absolutely the best. Lisa says leopards and butterflies is the epitome of controversial pairings. And Christine says, I love purses. So excited to see them. So are we.
For my last event thing that I did, the theme was pattern clash. And so it was really fun to see the way people were mixing patterns. Like somebody had leopard prints and stripes, or plaid and stripes.
Yeah.
And it's just really fun. It's
look at that.
Interesting to see how people put together pattern even now.
Once you took the pictures of it, like now I can see what you took the picture of,
right?
And it really, instead of me seeing the whole thing together, I'm like, yeah, those flowers are stunning. And then look at the trim on that. Look at the border.
Oh, it's also, fun fact, guys, let me show you the really incredible seams that we do for our silks, because I'm actually wearing this piece inside out.
Woo! So that happened to me. I went to this really important meeting representing Sorry Not Sorry. And as soon as I got in, I looked down and I realized my top was inside out, except I was already in the room. And I'm like, no one's going to notice. If I don't make a big deal, no one's going to make a big deal. Nobody noticed. So yay for seams.
Yay for seams. This is a beautiful versatile vest. Very, 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 sorry, did I say very? Very soft.
I would definitely pair that with a sky blue on the bottom.
With the sky blue? Yeah.
But I think the Tarocco looks great too, because it's muted. You could wear it with yellow. You could red. Can you just try it with the red? You have the red still there somewhere, right?
Ready. Are we ready?
You know what? I love that. And I'd put on a pink necklace.
She's like, if it's not going home with anyone else, it'll be going home with me.
You know me, red's a great neutral.
Yeah.
And as I did that reel the other day, you guys will be seeing that soon. I did a reel where I paired red with a red necklace, like red on the bottom and red necklace, and I just had way too much fun with that.
Some other colors you could do is obviously verbena because of the purple. You could do mandevilla, but it wouldn't be an exact match. It would be a nice pop. I actually think hydra would be really nice, or any of those really fun blues. Jane, esoterra, or no, estero.
Estero, yeah.
She keeps calling it esoteric.
And I'm like, esoteric? That's like, esoteric. I moved my arm. Guys, that was me moving my arm. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine now.
I'm pretty learning the precariousness of me sitting in that situation.
I accidentally tipped over the lamp, and then my reflexes had me move my arm. So that was great.
That wasn't a good choice.
It was a great thing. Heather says she highly recommends the Bee Ziska. I do feel I will be getting one of those. For sure.
Definitely. And the Bee Ziska would actually be really sweet with a piece like this because you have flowers and bees.
Oh my God, would it ever? Yeah. It's right there. It's closest to me on the second. Oh, you've got one.
We've got one. Let me just take this. Oh.
Nope. Gord, I know you're watching this, so I hope you're taking all the notes from what Jane is saying so that you're ready with the hot and cold to swap out for my back.
Guys, we're gonna pretend like I didn't drop it because
drop anything.
Really good at my job. So we have the bee with the flowers.
The bee.
Buzz, 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 buzz. And this is pretty embroidered bottom. But I just show you guys. Like,
it's so, oh my God, so pretty.
How well that goes.
We will definitely have to put these beads into the collection.
And it's stuck there. It's not moving. She's not moving.
Yeah.
The bee is stuck in the fruit, in the sugar. But yeah, beautiful piece, really lovely. You have this great pop of color in the bottom, even if you wanted to do like a basic. Super, super sweet.
Beautiful. Trinidad, I can't screenshot that or anything. Could you send that as a message, like a direct message, and I will look for that? She says that there's a painkiller called PEA that comes from safflowers. Yes.
I think at this point, anything will help.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, show me another one. Show me another one.
So, and so I'm going to stop showing vests for a little bit because
I love this. This just looks like mossy. Okay, it looks like water flowing over moss. So fresh looking.
And if you notice, like, I think in person, it looks less intense with the green or with the blue underneath, but like it really does brighten this piece so that it is.
Yeah, the blue really does make a difference underneath. Is there, you know how there's a second piece in the same fabric?
It's the vest.
If you were to put that underneath, does that change the look? Like, it's just because I'm really seeing the blue come through. So I'm wondering what it looks like when you can't see the blue come through. Okay, so you can see it really is more of an ocean, like an oceany kind of green.
It's like currants to me.
Yeah, it looks like currant, especially when you do, because it looked a little bluer when you wore it with the blue. But now you can see just how fresh it is.
Yeah, really sweet piece. Very soft, very smooth. If you're somebody who likes the brand, but you don't want to wear a sari that's too like thick, if you know what I mean, like with the crepes or even some of the Georgettes, this is a really good option. It's very light.
Everybody's loving this on you. Yeah. Jackie says Shafali should buy this, and she says it looks fabulous on her. And Jane says that is a beautiful high-low. I didn't even notice it.
Thank you.
Oh, and Claire said the Bee Ziska bead is great with Tarocco.
It is because it has Tarocco in it. It's
Morag's here. Hello, Morag.
Hey, Morag.
Oh, it does have Tarocco. Oh, okay, now I have to get it.
Yeah,
that's okay. We have some.
We have
have at least two.
Yeah, we do. We have three, I think. No,
I thought they were all turquoise. I didn't realize that the bee one was a different color. Holy camoles, that's nice.
Holy camole.
Okay, humor me some more. Morag says hi. What if you took the golden, like that gold, yes, and then wore that with the Bee Ziska bead?
Oh, that would be so adorable.
Wouldn't that be so sweet?
It's a no-brainer. Okay. The Holy Camoles brought out a whole new person in me.
Just joined. She's my neighbor from a long, long time ago. Hi, Judy. How's Ian? I'm not in front of the camera, even though I usually am. I hurt my back. We're waiting for the meds to kick in. And Jane says that's chiffon. That's why it looks so sheer. Yeah, it is so rich. So there's, oh, look at the bee. Okay, I kind of feel like I just want the bee. I do like the 3.
I'm showing an option with 3 because it is lower. And I find that the single bee is better as a higher piece. Do you know what I mean?
I think on you, because you're quite petite. I think for those of us,
I am here.
Yeah, those of us who are a little larger through there, when we wear that necklace, it does go up a little bit. So, but that bee is sensational. I would love to see the bee alone.
I would love to see the bee alone.
I would love to see the bee alone. Make it happen. So it shall be written.
And it was done.
I love that. Oh my God, that's too gorgeous. Now I'm very excited. Whee! High-low looks so summery.
Guys, I'm not going to buy this piece, but you should.
Somebody should.
Especially if you have this color and you have this color.
I think it would even match like a periwinkle, right?
Oh yeah. If you, Jane.
Chartreuse, periwinkle.
I'm talking right to you, Jane. You have a stero. This would look amazing with the stero. Do you see that? That is a stero right there. I think she's one of the only ladies that got a stero as a set. But you know what? It was such a good choice because it basically wears as a lisianthus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I highly suggest if you are a lisianthus or kind of cool periwinkle purple.
Yes. So that's the one I was wearing yesterday, right? Was that just yesterday? It was yesterday. Yeah, that was beautiful. Oh, Margot's here. Esoteric, Jane says.
It's actually esoteric, Shafali. We're rewriting this. We're having a Mandela effect, but it's only for this color.
Yeah, that's right. And Morag says, so pretty.
There's a vest. If you do not.
Hello, Margot. It's so nice to see you. And I love the little reel that you did with Lorena. That was adorable. Okay.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
Beautiful.
Honestly, Margot, like you and Lorena have such a sweet little friendship.
Yeah, it's so sweet. It's like 2 little girls like having a tea party. They're like, take pictures.
And your outfit was killer. It was so good. Like
both of you looked adorable.
You do not realize how beautiful you are. And also Lorena, Lorena knows how beautiful she is. So
I like how the stripes become diagonal when you wear it that way.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because if you wear it this way, it will be horizontal. If you're fine with that. But if you add the bead, for example, then you're able to really ruche it up just right here.
Yeah. And then you really get that diagonal emphasized.
Just be careful when you go up some stairs.
So Jordana, I have not forgotten what you've asked, and I haven't seen one where I've thought to myself,
I think once we get here,
I think we'll get to the ones where we would say Alex would love this.
Could you give me the time, please?
Yes, it is 8:47.
8:47. Okay, so this is a very fun silk. I feel like the reason it has not gone to a lovely home is because it requires a certain kind of person to pull this off.
Somebody needs to say, I'm not having fun. I am fun.
She is me and I am her.
Yes.
But this is the versatile vest, or not the versatile vest.
That is the
waterfall top. I'm going to go for the blue again so that we can have a butterfly in the
flowers.
In the flowers moment. Oh my God. I made a rookie mistake. I did not bring any water up here.
You are welcome to have mine. I'm not sick. It's my back.
Okay. I'm not sick. It's just
my back, but that's not contagious. Love that. You know, that's how I wear all my waterfall tops, with that like little bit over to the side.
Oh, okay. That was a child on a father's shoulders. I thought it was a grown adult.
very small like grown adult
head. But yeah, this is, I noticed that Priya really likes to wear it this way because it is more proportionate and it still elongates her waist, which is what I like about it too.
And it covers the back.
Yes. Oh, and it covers the back.
It covers the back. Love it.
Bum covered.
If you want to run and get water, I would also understand that.
No, that's okay.
Okay, here.
Take a sip.
You do get thirsty doing that, eh?
Yeah, because you're like, and
yeah, lots of talking.
And does this?
I really love that together too. You know, okay, I think I know why I love it so much. Everything that we've paired that with has always been like equally bright. And the reason I'm liking it with the Tarocco, and I think I would like it with a deep forest green as well, is it mutes everything.
Yeah. It makes it like digestible.
Yeah.
And also it makes this the focus.
Yeah.
And you still have that pop underneath. Like I would even say you could do like a red or a hot pink top underneath.
Yeah.
And it would still like add to the look and still be very unusual, fashionable, but unusual. And I
think,
find,
it needs to be the focal point.
It has to.
Like no fancy necklace, no fancy shoes.
It demands the focus.
Yeah.
And I actually wanted to, because the cardigan's coming up, I wanted to show you a pairing that I saw Heather Elson do. So Heather Elson is a local restaurateur here in Hamilton.
She owns Mystic Ramen. If you come to visit us, you should definitely hop down the street a little bit and check this place out. She was so sweet. She brought us food when we were moving in. But yeah, I have yet to go. In fact, I said to Shefali yesterday, I'm like, I gotta have lunch. She's like, okay, go to Mystic Ramen, order this. You're gonna love it. I'm like, she's like, next time, go to Mystic Ramen, order this. What did you say I should order?
So they do these mini dons, which are just rice with meat, and they do a braised pork one that's delicious, but I know you don't eat pork, so they do fried tofu skins.
Oh, that would be good.
Delicious
that
with
sounds
rice.
Really good.
And then you should get a cup of broth on the side.
Oh my gosh.
It was so good. And I couldn't finish the broth because it is very hearty.
It's very hearty. Like, it is definitely a bone broth.
It's definitely a bone broth.
Yeah.
So what I ended up doing is I took the broth home and I cooked salmon in it and added noodles, and I ate that up.
That's such a good idea.
So that was my
2 meals for 2 days. Yeah.
But I wanted to show you the way that actually, because for the recent shoot that we had, and I really want to say thank you to all the lovely ladies who helped out. I know that was a bit of a zoo, that one.
Yeah, so we kind of learned our lesson. We're going to keep it a little bit fewer people. Yes. Now we know.
That's
how we learn.
Now we know to schedule appointments, but
the shots you took were unbelievable.
They were really
Everybody
fun.
Looked incredible. I don't know where you get the energy to manage all of that and still make people smile.
Practice. I think honestly, doing those fashion shows like even 4 years ago, really helped, because that was like the level of stress I used to have was crazy. And one day I said to myself, no more.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show this pairing that she did, because what I had kind of asked the ladies was, please go through the store and see whatever pieces you have in store that you love and styles you love and put something together. And Heather is a very stylish lady, and she put this outfit together, and I just looked at her and I went, oh my God, you look so good. And she looked so her. And she was just wearing like acid wash, medium wash jeans. She was wearing these pink like docks, basically like these hot pink docks. She took this shirt, put it on.
Aww.
Then she put this cardigan on.
So hold on, I've got to say what's going on here. Jordana said, so sweet. She chose the most stunning maxi dress and Jiva combo. Now, did you choose it or did she choose it?
She chose them.
Wow. And then Jane said, she is amazing. She makes me look good. That's why I come. And that would be the photographs I'm thinking.
Oh, thank you, Jane.
About. Yes.
Yeah, no, Jane's so sweet.
And Jane said, I got the high-low in that. Look at those together. Shefali, you're right. She put that together?
She put these two together. And I looked at her and I went, you look really good. And imagine this with jeans, casual on the bottom. She had this on top. And then I think she had this, literally this necklace.
Oh, that necklace is perfect with it.
And she just wore it as a shorter necklace because it did work for her.
How did she figure out that side slit was going to work with that? Because that's a pretty controversial pairing, but it's perfect.
Is a very fashionable lady. So she ended up buying a side slit top. I don't know if you guys remember this from the collection, but it was a full price side slit that had, oh my God. It was a full price side slit that had yellow polka dots with hot pink as the base, and a bit of that border on the side. It used to be here with the green Pepin jacket.
Yes.
So she loved it, and she asked me to take it off the mannequin for her. And then I saw her in Mystic, and I said, "Oh my God, I love your top. Where's it from?" And then she had paired it with a mustard and red bandana scarf. Put her hair back, yellow earrings, red lip.
That's beautiful.
So good.
So when I went to this meeting today, oh wait, we've got some messages here. Heather says, Mystic Ramen Heather, we need more Heathers.
We do need more Heathers.
We do. I love that together. And I never would have thought to pair them. I would have thought that the patterns would have clashed, and they don't at all. That's stunning together.
She's a very stylish lady.
She is. And very articulate. Like when she did that reel for you, the language she used, also, she was so comfortable in front of a camera.
It was so funny to me because, like, even when she was filming with me and she said gossip, I went, damn.
Yeah.
The ladies are going to like.
Yes, we love ourselves a good word.
Yeah.
Love it. It looks gorgeous. So I just should let you know, you have an hour and 6 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
You have plenty of time.
I have so much time.
You have so much time. Those look phenomenal together. They really do. I'm kind of floored at how great those look together.
If you ever have wondered to yourself at home, how the hell does anybody style that piece?
Yeah, now we know.
Now we know. And there's a reel that's going to come out with it as well.
Wow.
So, just a little bit of inspiration.
Well, actually, that top is beautiful. Like, because even though it has a print, what is it? Pinks and oranges and creams. Hi, Allison.
It's a cool beige. I'm trying to do this.
Yeah.
With the blue. Cool beige. And then you have like, or maybe it's like a rosa.
I think it's rose. It's a little bit of rose. Yeah.
And then you have this is more of like a fuchsia pink that's kind of softer.
Yeah.
And then you have that tangerine orange, Sumatra orange, if you will.
And then where they overlap, it seems like a deeper orange. Yeah.
So yeah, also really cool. I really like it with the Tarocco because it's kind of that green and pink combination a little bit. I don't know if I'd wear it with the blue underneath. I'd probably go for something that's more red or
nude, like orange, or even just skin
black. Yeah. Just to kind of highlight these colors, because I do think they go well together. And then I just do like a kind of a seafoam kind of green necklace here.
Yeah, that's amazing together.
What if you could do like a metal? I think a metal would be really fun.
Now I'm just thinking, what else would go with that top? I'm looking around. I'm like, that's a whole new world of ideas right there.
And if you like this side slit top, it is.
Yeah. You're keeping a pile of all the things we need to add?
Yeah. Perfect. It's PRG 6514.
PRG 6514. That's the best I can do is say it out loud. Unless I type with my nose.
No.
Nobody wants that. And it's Shefali's keyboard, and she's like, I really don't.
I don't want you to do that to yourself, because my keyboard is not clean. And I don't want to do that to Priya, but it's okay. Maybe another time.
Ooh, love, love, love. So polka dots across the top, huge watery water droplet polka dots. And then, of course, carriages being pulled by cows, horses
in outfits. Horses in outfits for surezies.
Definitely looks like they're Indian. It's both. It's both. That one's not.
Oh, yeah.
They're inside out, everyone. All the horses from all the different vehicles decided to get together on this one song.
So if you thought that was bright,
it's still inside out.
If you thought that was bright, this is a Three's Company kind of situation. Oh,
you did it again.
Oh my God, I did it a third time. Okay.
How would that look with that baby doll dress? The one that has the same pinks and greens.
I think the baby doll is going to appear a little muted.
Oh, right.
Because the pink is just not as blue.
Nope, wrong. Meh. Okay, what about with the cardigan you just had? Leave that on. Yeah.
Oh.
This is so much fun. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for humoring me and doing all the things, especially Shefali. I will expect a huge eye roll at the end of this, and I'm lying because she never does that to me. She doesn't.
I'm always willing.
Okay. I'm not loving it.
You know why?
Tell me why.
The patterns don't work in a concept.
They don't work in a concept.
Flowers.
No, it didn't work. Maybe if you were wearing it backwards, like the inside one, so that you don't see the horses,
you get this?
You would just get the green.
But it's a bit too short. And you know what you could do is you could wear it with a duster that has, like, you would wear it so it's this side to the front, so this would be on the side, and you have this green, and then you'd wear that duster with green. Like, I think that duster would work really well because you can kind of hide the other pattern.
Yeah, so it's just to get more wear out of it, right? Like if it's already in your wardrobe.
Of course, and I'll actually show that. Second. So you have
the lovely water dots on the green.
Yep,
they're so pretty.
So you have this green. Then you have...
Oh, that's the one you're talking about. Because it has every shade of green in it, right?
Yeah. You can make a lot work with this guy. And look, it just hides the pink.
Oh, wow.
So you wouldn't even know.
That looks so put together, you would never know.
You would literally never know.
Literally never know.
So if you like this vest and you like this, but you're saying to yourself, I don't even know how to pair this with something else, just get this whole outfit, and then I've got you covered.
You know what I think is nice about the Tarocco? Looking at it from here, like I know it's green, but it almost looks like a denim with a slightly green wash.
When you pair it with, it's kind of what Margot was even saying about pairing it with the same color family. Things start to appear different because of the level of white or black that's in them, right?
Yeah. So Jordana says, I'm excited to try vest as a top under my duster now. Yeah, it's going to open up a whole new level of fun. You're leveling up in the fun.
Leveling up. You thought you've already gotten fun. Well, there's more. There's always more.
Yeah, I love that together. You're right. That's a really versatile duster.
And I wish more people saw it as a versatile duster because it's cool.
It's cool.
She's cool.
Yeah. And it's kind of got corals in it as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. See, and I would have made the mistake of trying to match it with purple. Miss matchy in me. But the thing to do is to match it with any of the other colors.
Well, I would do purple pants.
Yeah, purple pants, like, but not a purple top because it would be too dark.
You know why? It's got to be this exact purple. And this is actually more of that.
It's a bluey purple.
It's an ultramarine blue.
Yeah.
So you'd need this kind of not ultramarine, sorry, it's an indigo kind of blue. You need that indigo at the top, but then this would be the focus, and then you'd need brighter pants.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to be okay with the center being so dark.
Yeah. It'd be fun. Challenge accepted.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be
so much fun.
But yeah. If you ever get lost in the dark, just wear neon colors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we have those 2 new products coming in. So we have those, I guess, what would you call them? They would be like scarf. I don't know.
They're scarf rings.
Yeah, I guess maybe scarf rings.
Scarf.
They're like discs. They're kind of like discs. Discs, like a Pringles chip, but not bendy, with 2 holes in it.
Does that make you guys want to buy it?
Yeah, but they're all handmade, and you can see the designs on them and the glazes that have been chosen.
Yeah. A big shout out to Monica Schaefer. She is a local customer of ours. She's modeled for us before.
But we didn't know about this. You found her at like a yarn show or something?
I had forgotten that Monica did this because I remember the card. She has these really beautiful cards that she designed. So I remember I had a card at first. Then I was at this local, it was like this Hamilton Fiber Festival, and I was there with a friend, and she was there, and I was like, oh my god, these pieces are so cool, like we're looking for fun products like this in the store. And she looked so familiar, and I was like, yeah, I'm from Sorry Not Sorry. And she's like, Shirley.
Yeah. Well, she was on a CHCH with us.
Was it CHCH or Cable 14?
Oh, Cable 14. Yeah, Cable 14. Yep. Oh no, now I need some dusters. Oh yes, you do.
No.
Who was in here the other day? I think it was Corey who was saying what she has most of in her closet are dusters.
Yeah, she loves a duster.
Well, it's so easy to throw them on. As long as you've got really good underpinnings, dusters are the way to go. If you just have really great pants, then I tend to go for the pieces with tops.
You know, I also realized I have like 7 dusters.
Yeah.
I have a lot of dusters. And I mostly wear them at home.
Yeah. I like flipping them upside down.
Yeah, and doing that.
Yeah, I really like that. Yeah. So this one was now I'm thinking that's a really soft fabric, is it?
Like butter.
Yeah. So I can see exactly where your top ends underneath, where the blue is. So it's actually a little bit more green and a little less blue when it doesn't have the blue. Yeah. Just so you know.
One of these really fashionable poses.
That's very sweet too. And I love the lace on that. Ooh, I really like it that way.
The little pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So either way works.
Yeah.
And what's really nice about this piece is that it's actually a very simple pattern. There is no booble.
Yeah, at least
flower
situation. What about the back? Any booble issues at the back? Nope. You're good. You're good.
So yeah, I really like this piece. You can see in my little collage situation where these were, which is what I really like about it. And it's just very unusual, very modern pattern. I like that the lace really matches the Tarocco well. It adds, like, I would say I actually
baby blue, or maybe like is it a Tiffany blue?
Tiffany blue.
It's a Tiffany blue.
Yeah. And I actually like how it adds texture to this kind of area. It makes it very unusual. And then you have Nicholas. So we have a green necklace. It's just that it's not the exact.
Which green were you thinking of? Oh, right. Yeah, that is definitely more of like an earthy leaf green. And this one is not that.
And I realized that when I pair it with this, you really notice that they're different. Whereas with the black and white, it's just kind of its own standalone thing, or black and silver. It's just kind of its own standalone.
Yeah, that's stunning. And again, it looks really great with Tarocco. So if one does not have Tarocco, I would say jeans would be great. What else would you say?
Like I would do any of the blues.
Like a navy. Yeah.
I would do any of these.
Mm-hmm.
Different kind of vibe.
What about red?
Christmas.
Too Christmassy?
Very, you need pink to make it less Christmas.
Oh, honestly though?
It's good.
It's good.
Well, there's a reason Christmas colors are so nice is because they're perfectly complementary.
Yeah.
It's just that like it is giving.
Well, you know what? But there's
Christmas
a lot of
July.
There is blue in that green, which makes it's ever so slightly less Christmassy. Speaking of Christmas in July, we went to a BIA. We are now part of a business improvement area. And what's happening is during Lacewing or Para is what more access.
Yeah, I think Lacewing is beautiful.
So it turns out that our street will be a pedestrian only zone during the time where people who are planning to come for the swap and sell in July. If you are interested in coming, come. It's going to be so much fun. And you can find out more in the swap and sell group. But they're going to be having this thing called Fringe Festival.
Yes.
During the time that you guys are here.
Which is a theater festival.
It is. Like there's going to be live acts on the street. There's going to be like a seating area. There's going to be canopies of light across the top. It's going to be beautiful.
A big shout out to my friend Saad, who I've known since high school. He was a part of Fringe Festival last season, and I watched him do like a 20-minute musical number by himself.
Wow. Oh, you know what? I think that's in the promo. Because there is, I saw the promo for it today because they
saw it. He's like,
I don't know,
taller, like Pakistani guy.
Oh no, okay, no, the guy I saw was not in Yiddish.
Oh
no, but we'll have to watch it again more closely. But yeah, so interesting, and they're going to have art installations, and apparently during the summer they're going to have the Hamilton Philharmonic playing with quintets and quartets on the streets at lunch. Like this is going to be the place to be in Hamilton. I don't need more dusters, but I want them. Yes, she speaks true.
She speaks true, this one.
Oh, I love that. You know why? It's the purple. Yeah. It's that little hit of purple. I think that would look great with foxglove.
This is a great foxglove color. Yes. You also have this faded kind of texture. This is a boxy top. I'm not saying that this is the best piece to wear underneath. I would suggest maybe not this color. But if you wanted to do
purple, would be nice.
Purple,
lavender,
like the allium kind of color we have. I think it's called. Is it lavender?
It is called lavender. Yeah.
And then you could do the allium pants. I think that'd be really nice. But
so sweet.
Yeah, really sweet.
So actually there was a question from Heather Ward that you get to answer tomorrow about something that matches foxglove. Just putting that out there.
Perfect.
There are questions about foxglove. Jackie says, my problem too, Margot. Sorry, desire is infinite. Yes, as many Indian women will agree with you. There's a reason why we have so many sorries to choose from.
Very true.
Yeah,
actually
very true.
Yeah.
And Allison says, me too.
Okay. This piece.
Love it.
This is another Heather Elson.
I feel like Morag, we need you on this. I recognize that flower, but I don't know what it is.
This is another Heather Elson piece that she picked up by herself. She paired this with, I believe, this top that I'm wearing.
Wow.
And it was also jeans as well, I believe. And it just looked so sweet. And she wore like a really small necklace and stuff. I'm not wearing a bra, so I'm just going to keep this very quick.
So I'm going to tell you, though, while her back is turned and she's safely not showing anything, that it is coming up more vibrant on the screen than it is. The background is actually a little bit muted. The color that stands out the most is that chartreuse kind of yellow that's in it.
Bolero, guys. It's not.
Oh, it's a bolero. Oh, that was me. Sorry, I moved again. Yes, I need a new place to live in to fit my sorry, not sorry purchases. I think the swap and sell is going to be a blessing and a curse because you might be like, look at me, I'm going to get rid of 15 pieces, but you're going to come home
with like 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful piece, a really great way to wear a bolero. I was actually thinking that specifically those new ring thingies that we have.
Oh, might be nice. Yeah, we'll have to see how that works. You were mentioning that.
Yeah.
To add a little bit of a weight to the back, or even like draw it together.
And then you just tighten it.
Yeah.
I think it would work. And then you just gotta
be
careful
when you put it try. Just more access. Cute wiggle, Shefali.
Thank you.
So you know what else I was thinking? I hadn't had a chance to talk to you about it, but I don't even remember. There was a lady who came in from the city who is Lori Gibbs' friend. So Lori, if you're watching this, your friend who works for the city came in, and she was saying that she's part of a program in the city where they take people who are very difficult to hire for a variety of reasons, and they set them up for success, including clothing. And when I told her about our jewelry thing where we raise money for the YWCA, she was saying maybe we could work something out that if ladies wanted to bring their gently used professional wear, she could set it up so that the ladies in her program would actually have clothes for interviews.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe as part of this whole swap and sell thing, because that way ladies can come with full suitcases and leave with full suitcases, but leave some stuff behind.
So, you know, what's funny? It's interesting to say that. So, when I was in my MBA, the degree, we had this group called the Group for Impact, where it was a bunch of MPA students that kind of help and work with local organizations. And they've actually set up a donation section in our school in the Ron Joyce Center. That's just like an actual closet where people can drop off gently used suits and stuff. So all the suits and business tops I didn't like, guess where I got?
You hated wearing those to school anyways. Like, so the ladies are having a riot here. So Jane says, oh yes, I need a new place. And Jane says, to live, to fit my sorry, not sorry purchases. And then Jackie says, mine have their own closet. And Michelle says, me too, Jane. And Margot says, Chad to Jackie, me too, but it's full. And Jordana says, that is a fabulous idea. Oh, thank you, Jordana. I was thinking that might be kind of like it's sometimes, you know, you donate clothes to a place and then you don't really know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But because we would be directly in contact with the lady who's making this happen, I feel pretty good about it. That's not matched. That's just coincidental.
That's coincidental.
Wow.
Okay. Just gonna.
Oh, and Morag says, oh my gosh, probably have a ton of professional clothes in smaller sizes. Our church used to do this. Nice. Okay, we'll think about it more.
If we imagine that I'm not wearing, like, this is like the early 2000s décolletage, like, scarf here, keep it down.
Remember with the little, they had lace that you would have?
Yeah. And you could buy it in like 5 different colors, and it was like $29.99. Yeah.
So I kind of love that together.
So this is the maxi dress from the Post, and then this is a kimono sleeve jacket. They're both very similar. This is more of that lace wing, whereas this is a grayer version of that. And the reason why I think that works is because it's always better to have a darker base and a brighter top. Then you have black into
that design.
Yeah. And then I think this is the faces. Oh yeah, it is. Do you see that?
Yes, they're sideways faces.
Sideways faces.
You know what I think I would like to see before you take that off, or maybe after you undo it? So I find this is one of the issues that I have when I pair something that is like a jacket with something that's as flowy as that dress. I find that those points at the bottom of the jacket look too rectangular. So what I do is I tie the two edges of the slit.
Together.
The two sides of the slit, because what it does is it draws the point at the front into an angle instead of a straight line. So I find that it pairs better with things that are flowy underneath if you're not going with a square look.
I'm going to also show you guys another hack that might be, if you visited our store, you might have seen it in the window, but I took both the belt of the maxi dress, and this is only for our belted ladies, if you're a belt wearer, that I took the belt of the maxi dress and the jacket, and then I've very carefully.
So Jackie says, I donated my business clothes to a charity here in Huntsville as a fundraising event. I think I gave all of mine to Danielle.
Okay. Maybe it's easier when you're not a person and you're just a mannequin, but I did want to test it out.
Well, I like what you're doing there with the two colors together and the two different lengths.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Like I can definitely see where you're headed with it, and it's really cool.
Well, you know what I will say? If I had a mirror in front of me, I could nail this a lot more.
But yeah, she has to do it backwards because the mirror that... Oh, I love that. Yeah, you really have to imagine the blue out of the picture. But once you imagine the blue out of the picture, it's kind of great. Yeah, that's adorable. And the belt ties in. Yeah, the belt ties in the sleeves from the jacket into the dress. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh, Deborah Dixon has joined. Hi, Deborah.
And you get this really beautiful, like kind of.
I really love that. Yeah, like a ribbon effect. So I was talking to one of the guys that I met at that the meeting in City Hall, and I was telling about how much fun the clothes are, because I was saying we could maybe do something with the Fringe Festival if people wanted to come in and play dress up and, you know, just have some fun with the silks and try on bright colors. He goes, oh, that's missing from my life. He goes, I just can only wear these neutral colors. And then the guy beside was like, yeah, that's all that's available for men is neutrals. And I'm like, yeah, you guys all just need to come here. And he goes, when I was a kid, I used to throw my grandma's scarves in the air and have so much fun. I'm like, you can have that joy again.
Bring back that joy, man.
Bring back that joy.
I think they really need it.
So Margaret was saying she mixes her belts too. I never even thought about mixing my belts. I like how you flipped it upside down though. That happened when I wasn't looking and I love it.
Yeah. So this is another option if you really like the jackets, but you just want it to be like a shorter sleevey and you are okay with the flow of the bum, is to do the Dame Judy hack. And then you have these really beautiful lapels. And then you could even...
Yeah, you can even tie the bottom together if you want.
Fashionable Bob Shadakor. But I do think that there are a lot of fun things you could do with this kind of pairing.
Could you show a close-up of that maxi dress? Because the fabric is phenomenal, and I'm not sure if they're able to see the patterning on it.
Definitely not. Personally, guys, it was really hard for me to take a photo of this fabric because
I saw you were trying like different angles, and I did use it in today's like reel cover.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if you want to see these pieces and you're on Instagram, yeah, look at the embroidery there.
And I actually think it's showing up too gray.
It is showing up too gray.
Green.
Yeah. So when you get close, it shows up too gray. When you back up, it's the right color, but you can't see. For a moment there, it was the right color.
Yeah.
It's a muted leaf green. No, there's no gray in it. It's still gray in soft. It's a soft leaf.
Yeah, I was just saying it's gray in the thing.
Yeah, it looks like on YouTube from there, it's the right color.
Okay. This is also not helping.
So Jackie says it's better with the upside down hack on the jacket. Can you show everybody how you turn that into a skirt, seeing as you're wearing pants anyways?
Yeah.
And we have 45 minutes, so I think we can do it.
Yeah, we definitely can. There's a lot of time.
Oh, Deborah said, sorry, ladies, I have been on for a while, but my iPad is dying. Well, it's nice to see you. Outside. It's an outside sound.
Oh. It was like...
Oh, it's somebody's car. Somebody is cruising somebody's cruising King William. So Shefali's going to show you guys a hack that she figured out when we first got the maxi dresses. And she was like, I think I could wear this as a skirt.
Yeah, it was when I first started working here. I was wearing a lot of maxi dresses and I really liked them. But I also wanted to see if I could wear them into a skirt. I was very much in my creativity era.
So Michelle had a really good idea when you were wearing the belt. She suggested that if you made the belt wider and turn it around, it would look like an obi belt.
Yes, and that's actually what I tried to do. That's exactly what I did for the mannequin up here. It's just I couldn't do it because I couldn't see.
Yeah, it's hard.
But what you can do if you're not somebody who wears the jacket belts, and I personally don't, I would just sew them together.
Oh, yeah.
And then I would just wear that with my maxi dress.
Yeah.
So
I need to get a good sewing machine.
Yeah. So I'm wearing the maxi dress just in my bottom. This is kind of a bit further from my waist. My waist kind of starts here, but we're just going to show it off a little bit. And I'm going to take one side and I'm going to tie it.
So now she's got it, so it's going to stay on. So the next level of tying that she's going to do is to try to clean up the look.
Yes. Which is adjusting time. So I believe that this side is a bit smaller for me. So what I can do is I can just tuck this in.
Yeah, because you've already got the tie on the one side, right?
Yeah, it's a figuring out situation because it really does.
And then you need to tuck that top part in a little. Yeah.
There you go. Tuck this in. You're doing like an actual sorry.
Yeah, you really are.
Sorry situation.
And then I think what you did in the past is use the belt to finish it.
Okay. And this is a situation where you could take the two belts and, do some more work. Or if you have like a really nice belt at home, you could do that. I'm just going to use the tools that were given to me.
Look at that. It looks so good together. So if you have a maxi dress and you would like it to be a skirt, ladies, it can be done. And what I've done, okay, so my hips are way bigger than Shefali's. So what I've had to do is I tuck in a lot more of the skirt at the waist, because you see how it gets wider as you go down, right? So I just start my skirt lower, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that I'm tucking it in at the wider spot, so that the widest spot is around my waist.
So yeah, options.
Yeah. Very pretty.
Oh.
Aren't the maxi dresses hard to put on? Like, they're lovely, but it is a whole other world of trying on.
And also, like, what was I going to say? Like, I forget that I used to wear like high heels and walk and work for 12 hours.
You will never catch me doing that again.
No, I know.
So I actually got a pair of Basswegians after we spoke about Basswegians. How low can you go? Seriously.
How low?
You can go very low. So I got a pair of Basswegians and I love them, but they're a little bit tight. And I read that you have to work them in, and I was in so much pain. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? My feet have one job. It is to make me walk. Why am I torturing them?
So I'm having...
So that's a different... I like it belted. It needs the belt.
I'm having a Lorena moment.
Brave belts in your area has wonderful leather OB belts. Yes, I had so many Brave belts. I first met them at the One of a Kind show, and I love their belts. Love them, love them, love them. Love, 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 love. I gave you a bunch of them. Didn't I give you some leather OB belts? Then maybe Mira has them.
Maybe Mira.
Yeah. Oh, I love that together. That's fashion show worthy.
Yeah, this is definitely something I would have put in a fashion show.
Yeah. Beautiful on you, Shefali, says Morag.
Look at this border. I really like the vintage saris that they're using.
Oh, wait, we've got some comments here that I missed. Morag said, or you could tuck it under your breasts and wear it empire. That's true. You could go higher up. Absolutely.
I didn't want anyone else to focus on
your ladies.
My ladies.
Your ladies. And so then somebody where did I read that? Oh, Jackie said, maybe this is the solution for the one size skirt. Maybe it is actually. But we getting a skirt sample? Didn't we ask for one?
We asked for one.
So it should be arriving. They're really struggling in India right now, quite honestly.
There's a lot happening.
That boxy is 3 purple hearts, which I think is good. And Morag says, beautiful on you, Shefali. And Kay says, love them too. She's talking about the OB belts. And Debbie says, gorgeous. And Jackie says, fabulous combo. Lorena says, milkshakes.
Milk?
And Sabina says, another lovely pairing. I really did enjoy those two together. I was surprised.
We haven't done a fun pairing like that in so long.
No, that was a lot of fun.
But I wanted to show the baby doll with the pants, zip-ons, because I do really love this baby doll. And I think that with the green, it was beautiful, but it kind of took away from the kind of...
I love the periwig.
The dual of the border.
Like, I would wear that with Lysianthus.
Definitely, you could.
But it works. It definitely works with the Tarocco.
You could wear it with esoteric.
You could wear it with esoteric. You could probably wear it with any of those shades of green, because there are so many of them. You could probably wear it with orange. Like, it is too much fun.
It's a cool piece. And this is, looks like it's like supposed to be a block print kind of style with multiple patterns. And that's what really creates that differentiation. And it still really works with the Tarocco, even if the Tarocco is more muted. And then you just
But it kind of works because some of the pattern in it. Can you show that beautiful border up close in case the ladies can't tell that
but I'll
all embroidered?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because you did it the first time when you tried it on. Yes.
But I will show it again.
Yes.
I'm trying it with a necklace.
Oh, that necklace is perfect. Do we have that necklace in blue?
Oh, we do. It's just, I think it's the wrong kind of blue.
Yes, it might be.
It's too much of a sky. Do you see it?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
Like a bright sky blue. You need like a what is it? This is a Klein blue. Like an ultramarine blue.
It's ultramarine. Yeah, that baby doll is stunning.
Beautiful.
You know what it is? I think. Okay, hold on. Turn around again. You know what makes it spectacular is the brown with the green.
Right.
It's all really nice. It's all interesting. It's pretty. And then you see the brown. Yeah, that's where you're like, okay, somebody knew what they were doing.
Look this side with the pocket. Like, I love this choice that Angel made, or whoever made.
With those 3 fabrics right
that
together.
Is so nice. Like here, that's cool. It's there. She's there. But this, oh, she's there, honey.
Yeah. And then that border, that's like, it's like kissable. I love it so much. I would take it on a date.
You do one of these like a cat.
That's purr, purr. It's really pretty. I'm glad you showed that one too. I feel like some of these pieces just never get their day in the sun.
Which is why I really like doing these conceptual themes, because it inspires
us to look around and give everything a second look. Yeah.
And I think that's kind of, it's the beauty and also the consequence, or not the beauty, but it's not the consequence, but like the
result. The result. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like there's the beauty in the one of a kind, and then there's the
well, and especially because there's so many beautiful pieces that, you know, your brain will just say, let me sift through very quickly. That is stunning too. So there again, we have the lovely ladies. They're all sideways. Oh, nice spin. Look at you. Work it, work it. Is the baby doll soft? Says Morag.
For a Georgette, yes.
So would you say like 8, 9, 10?
I would say 8.5 to 9.
8.5.
Because for a Georgette, I could tell that it was woven to be stiffer, but it's really smooth.
Well, I can tell by how when you're folding it, like how it
nice
takes
sound.
The drape. Yeah.
It's good. It's honestly, Morag, I think you would love it.
Great colors for you.
Yeah. But
yeah, that's really sweet too. And I like the black on that. Like, I feel like it would be so easy to pair with a pair of black shoes and a black necklace. And the whole thing would come together.
Excuse me.
Ooh, so those pants are, which ones again? Is that koi?
Koi.
So kind of like a slightly burnt orange, which is fun. I'm actually surprised you chose that because there is none of that. Oh, there is. I see it. I see it. It's outlining the little portraits of the women.
Mm-hmm.
And Morag says it's all my colors.
It is all your colors. Could do red. Christmas time, Missy. And then
Morag, I was looking inside when we were organizing our cupboards here, and we all have the mugs that you made us here. And there is one shelf in our kitchen here at the store that just looks so freaking adorable because it's just all of the mugs you made.
Yeah.
It's the joy shelf.
And guess what? Morag, I say true to my word, I haven't used that mug. No. It sits in my dressing room, loved and adored.
Because she does not want to take a chance. She got some pottery broken and she's like, never again.
Literally never.
Never again. Oh, 9:27.
Okay. Yeah, to me, it's a piece of art. Like, I would never drink out of it. And also, it's like a commemoration of my time here.
Yeah.
Like 20 years, I'm going to be looking at that mug going, this.
She says, oh, that makes me so happy. All the warm fuzzies. I will send you a picture, Morag, next time I'm in that cupboard because it is the happiest cupboard in the store.
So if you wanted more pink.
So that actually is a perfect match for Tarocco, or is that because you're wearing the blue under it?
No, it is a perfect match for Tarocco. The blue just helps complement it a lot. Oh, yeah.
Can I ask, do we have a Darcy cardigan? Oh, by the way, we're getting the Darcy cardigan. We got some in black. Remember how they didn't have any black? We got black. And we got the Mina dress. Oh, and there is a new dress, but I don't know if it's out yet.
No, I don't think it's out yet. I didn't see it.
Yeah. We got the Erin dress from Blue Sky, which is like a short sleeve t-shirt dress with a bamboo skirt. Oh, Morag says gorgeous match. I actually really like that together. Very tone on tone. And then, yeah, I too am thinking what necklace. Woo! Throw those things around. Wait, I think we have beads in that wine color.
Oh.
Okay. I'm pointing with my good arm.
Okay, I see him. Okay.
Oh, Allison says, wow, stunning. Yeah, like, honestly, that teal jacket is a winner. For sure.
She's a winner.
She is a winner. It's a very put together look, especially when you put that jacket over it, even though you probably feel like you're wearing pajamas, right? In terms of how soft and comfortable everything is.
Yeah.
But it looks really put together. Teal and seafoam. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see the necklace? It's that burgundy purple bead. Don't know if I love it with the bumblebee. I have to be honest.
The added pop, but I personally thought it looked better with
Like a lighter teal?
Yeah, like working with what you have is better. Like I would do something like this.
I would definitely do
I would
something
do
like
solids, honestly, if you want it to remain really abstract.
So see, now what that bead is kind of like a wine color, right?
Yeah. It's a purpley wine. We have one that's more like a reddish burgundy, but this is more of a purpley wine.
And Michelle says, love a tonal outfit. Yeah, me too.
I'm wearing glass earrings too, which is really fun.
Yeah, those are pretty. Yeah, I love a tonal outfit. I feel like it's very elongating and it's interesting. Like the textures of the colors, like the way the patterns and I love it. Very, very pretty. That's a stunning look, Shefali.
Yep.
Now, we also have a burgundy in the Darcy coats. Is it a purpley burgundy or is it like a red burgundy?
Darcy cardigan, burgundy, it's too red.
It's too red.
Personally, I would suggest.
What about the purple? Oh, the purple might look really nice.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. You can do this. You can do this. Run that marathon, girl.
Marathon. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. And we just got 3 more of the teal because I think we were almost sold out.
It was really fun to pair them with the sneak peek stuff because we had a lot of those colors.
Yeah.
So it was just really beautiful. I'm like wondering if that's goat or not.
Is that somebody? He's not here yet.
No. He's here early. He's just waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. I also really, really like that. That just changes the look completely. Now that blue at the bottom, though, needs to disappear. That blue, she needs to go. Yeah. So I feel like this has got a teacher vibe going on. I preferred it when it was the green on top.
So what I will say is that this works, but if you're looking for something more chic and tonal, I preferred the other one too, because then the only color came from the pattern and that little shot of blue at the bottom. You have really to kind of see which one you'd want to be the focus, right? Like this does work together, but honestly, I would do this top, and then like purple pants.
Oh.
So your base color would change.
Yeah.
And I think that would help tie in the Darcy more.
So Jordana's saying, for those of you who don't like the Casbahs and want something a little heavier than leggings and different from what are the ones we have, the Landons, Blue Sky has a modal skinny leg pant. It's a capri with lots of colors called the Nadine Capri. It has little buttons at the hem. I have seen that, and they have them in the purple.
So, I know it's not an exact, if you consider.
Yeah. So there you get the tonal look again with the pop of color. Now, are those the Landons or are those the Galines?
Landon. Oh, no.
Galeen.
Landon.
Oh, they're definitely the softer. Yeah. Okay. So those are the Landon.
It's the linen bamboo.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we really love Blue Sky too. We would get all of their things if we could afford them. Something has to give.
Okay. This goes here.
The funny thing is you're gonna have so much cleaning up to do and I can't help you.
No, that's okay.
I can just cheer you on. You're doing a great job.
Support.
We can make it a game like find something blue, put it away.
And I think that I did organize them so that they have like a bit of a place.
And I think that's on your list for tomorrow because apparently all the stickers are mixed up, like all the tags.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Hey.
That'd be so much fun.
Awesome. And then I'm just going to go through the boxies quickly because...
Yes, it is 9:33.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So I feel like that's a color that Alex would wear.
Yeah, 100%.
That one that you're holding up in front of you now.
Yeah,
that's an Alex color because it's cooler.
And then
I adore that fabric, and I do not think Alex would ever wear that, but it's stunning. It's too pretty. You should show them the design up close. Those flowers are insane.
Very soft.
Yeah.
Really soft.
Just such a pretty piece.
Beautiful greens.
I would pair that with a blue, like a periwinkle.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of my youth. How can I put the orange? Because I can see the orange in there. And my gut is saying, no, don't do it. So I want to know if my gut is right.
I like it.
I like it too, actually, because I was worried it was going to look a little bit too much like fall.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a little bit of red in that top that makes it work.
With the Pepin jacket.
Mm-hmm. You know you want to try that on.
I do.
Would you mind putting the Pepin jacket just maybe even over the hanger?
Yeah, I can do that
piece. So this jacket she's about to show you is one of my favorite Pepin coats. And Mira, I showed it to Mira. I'm like, Mira, this is beautiful. And Mira just looked at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, okay, so this must have something to do with memories of my youth.
But I too also said that I love this jacket.
I love it.
It's one of my favorites.
Like, look at that together.
That's a look.
That is a punchy outfit.
Very stylish.
Yeah. And I think because it's got the blue on the collar, you could wear that jacket with jeans.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a showstopper. Like people would definitely stop you and ask
and be like, oh my God, you look so good.
A mauve would be better, she says. And that's true. And
I think
we have not really found a lot of mauve basics, have we? They must be out of style or something.
Yeah. Mauve as a basic is also hard as well, because I think that a lot of different things get called, don't get called mauve, if you know what I mean. Yeah. This is a cardigan.
That is beautiful.
Same fabric. I'll put this cardigan on because I want it.
I do love that one. I've looked at it so many times to go with my Lysianthus with the periwinkle. It's beautiful. That would work with purple too, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The green with the purple?
Yeah. I always think green and purple is a very good combination. And you have these pinks here.
Oh, what's at the very bottom there? Like it's a different shade of pink at the bottom. It's not just the mauve. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's the bright pink down at the bottom.
Mm.
That's pretty. It's beautiful. Very pretty. Very cool green, that one. Like a jade.
Yeah, like a jade. There's this poncho,
which I have loved from day one. To me, that just looks like a spring day.
Oh, that looks great together.
So I would probably pair that with like dandelion or yellow pants. I would pair it with jeans. I would pair it with black. I think it even has a little bit of like a pale olive in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Is it inside out?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, those flowers are so pretty.
And then
the bead,
in case you can see the blue underneath. I just do a bit of a bead.
The bead.
You know, what was funny is I was telling Rachel, like, yeah, it was good. I met the guy from the BIA, the British guy, and she was like, he's fully Australian.
I figured if he was Australian when you said British.
And afterwards, she was like, he came in and said, good day. I was like,
he came in carrying a little box of desserts, and I kept thinking he was going to hand them to me and go, and welcome to the neighborhood. And he didn't. He took them with him. And I was like, oh, yummy treats are leaving the building.
But big shout out to Piccolo next door. They actually came in while you weren't here and they gave us a bunch of treats.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They were delicious. So none of the girls liked this. It's like a nut cookie. It's got almonds, like toasted almonds, like sliced almonds in it. It's got walnuts. Oh my God, I ate that ish up.
I am so glad you told me, because I was going to go over there and say hello to them, and I definitely need to mention thank you for the treats.
And you need to try that cookie. I
will.
think you are the only other person that would appreciate it the way that I did. It was
good to know.
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
I will go over there one day.
And apparently their lemon cookie is delicious.
Do you like me a good lemon?
Yeah,
that's really pretty.
You'd be surprised. These do work really well together.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to show it tunic length because I do really like this border that's at the bottom. If we ignore her.
She does need a necklace though.
Necklace? Necklace? This is my staple necklace.
Well, and you know, I would spin it so it's just the black, not even the two-tone. Yeah. Just a little black medallion.
I like metal textures because of my rings. So personally, for me, I would always show the metal because I have like that transferring through.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because I'm always like, ah!
Yeah.
So
nice. 9:38. You can do this. I believe in you.
Oh yeah. You should have seen the rush we were in today. It was so fun. Priya comes in. Can't move.
Yeah, honestly, I think the meds have kicked in because it's not screaming pain anymore. Like I just look, I'm moving. Oh, can't move forward. Can't move forward.
No.
I can only
At
move
least
back.
you're learning your limitations.
Yeah.
And I also really appreciate that you're not like super drowsy. You're not like, hey, man.
No. So I can move my elbow up and down like a duck, but I can't move it forward or back.
Beautiful.
Yes, that is stunning. Gorgeous green.
Emerald.
But that other one that you have in your hand is to die for. Now, I also don't think I have ever seen Alex in that color.
No.
She
would wear it with more brown in it.
No.
Like she would do this kind of.
Yeah, she would wear that one for sure. But that's gorgeous. Does that match Demoiselle? Did you have a Demoiselle out here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. So if you have denim or you have something like a Demoiselle, which is a teal that leans towards blue, those colors together are spectacular. Wow. So for those of you who don't know, that is a tunic with side. Nope, it is a self-pocket dress, which fits to about a size 18 across the bust. And then it's pretty much straight all the way through. Unlike our sculptural dresses, which are more A-line and fit actually a little bit bigger than a size 18 through the bust, but then they just get wider and wider.
Wider and wider and wider.
Oh, look at those geometrics in there.
This one has been tied uber tightly, but that's okay.
And that looks really great with Tarocco too, but those greens are phenomenal. So I would wear that with beige.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a sand color on the bottom.
I actually like these two together a lot.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do. But if you didn't want to be all green, I feel like you could really bring out the neutrals in that. You'd have to slide her over. Nobody on Instagram can see you. That's a little
This is
better.
This is the YouTube only mannequin. She's wearing Viscascia. This would look really good with Viscascia. Just as an FYI.
There you go. Okay, and now the people watching on Instagram can see it. Oh yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, right.
And we have some beautiful comments here. Allison says, "Ooh la la, beautiful," and Jordana says, "Ooh."
So if you like the long tunic with side ties, but you don't like how long it is in the back in the bottom here, you can put it on, then tie it tighter.
And then you can drape it, like you can blouse it without having to tuck it.
Yeah. And it basically, it's silk, so this doesn't really show. You can even tuck it more.
Yeah.
So that.
And if you were to tuck it into your pants and blouse it out, it doesn't add any extra bulk.
And I would honestly wear this for a corporate job.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Because of the texture. Maybe I wouldn't wear like something so green if my office was really catty, because I know that is a thing that happens. But
you know what I find is a lot of women really appreciate it when they see somebody else who's dressed stylishly. They sometimes don't know that if it's for them, but they really like to see it on others.
I've noticed that too. Like it's a really nice appreciation. Like it really depends on the office you work in, I've heard.
Yeah.
But if you have the kind of office where there are ladies that obviously know you and know who you are and you show a bit of fun and you can, I say go for it.
That's what I found at that meeting this morning. As soon as I walked in, the ladies were like, "You must be from Sorry. I'm like, how can you tell?" And I was the only person there in color. What kind of necklace would you wear with that top, Shefali? The one you just had.
Short or long?
It is Jordana, and I'm probably going to say either.
Like I would do...
Ziska bead would be great.
I would do like literally a single bead.
Yeah, the single bead looks adorable. And I like that you picked a brighter color there. I feel like there are some other shades. Like there's one that's, I don't know if you can see it here, Shefali. It's on this side. It's purples and tans. Closer to me. Right. Keep going. Right there. Yeah.
No.
Won't work?
No, it's too gold. But this one will.
So that one is a gray. I think that one's called light gray. Those two together are nice.
If you notice, it's like basically a match for this.
Yeah. Jordana says, adds cube to cart.
Add cube to cart.
That's so funny.
I was rewatching 30 Rock, and You know the part where Geist dies?
Out of screen.
Oh yeah, it's okay. You know where Geist dies? His mentor, and then he has the memoir called Geist Cubes. And it's like any page in this book you open, there is a little token of something. And it's like the most racist thing you've ever heard.
Really?
Yeah.
I can rewatch it. They're hilarious.
It's so good. I'm like back on the part where he's double dating the news reporter and like Donovan, the high school sweetheart. But yeah.
Oh, love that too. You have to show them the flowers on that up close. This actually looks like a botanical print. The flowers on top look like they've been pulled out of something that you would hang on your wall that was made by some artist in the 1800s.
Yeah.
30 Rock is the best. We agree with you, Jordana. Around here, we quote 30 Rock.
30 Rock, Parks and Community.
You may hear us say it's both a blessing and a purse more than once.
Yeah.
We say that a lot.
Or Mira was taking anthropology. So every single time she would say anthropology, we both go, anthropology.
My husband and I, when one of us is having a really bad day, we pretend to hand the other person a card that says, they're there.
You should do the one where it's like hug, and then he's like, approved for land.
They're hilarious. That is a brilliant show. Okay, I love that. There's the garden on the bottom, and then all the whimsical flowers at the top. The colors are like a coral that's slightly warmer, a warmer coral, and then different shades of indigo blue and different shades of Kelly green. The background, I want to say, is the palest of grays so that it almost looks white. But it's cool. Overall, I would say the piece is cool, even though it has that kind of orangey tone in it. Overall, the piece reads cool.
She's so
so beautiful. Like, I think you would just feel so special wearing that. I was talking to a customer the other day. She called me. She says that she wears her caftans around the house all the time. And so we were joking around, and she was saying how she just like, I can't remember how we got there, but she was saying that she went somewhere with her son who now lives with her. And she saw this like a dustpan that had a full length like pole on it. And I said, brilliant. So you don't have to bend over. And she goes, and then my son said, it's not like you're ever going to be doing any more like brooming, sweeping. And I'm like, you need to hold that man to that. And she goes, yeah, I'm just going to float around in my caftans. That's my job. Okay. That is between an indigo and a periwinkle. The green in there is a very true something. What color would you call that green?
It's a true
something.
It's a lace wing. It's that true leafy kind of green.
It seems more blue to me.
Yeah, it is more blue.
I'm going to say, you know what it is? It's the Tiffany blue. If somebody poured a dot of green dye in her. Because it's got blue
undertones. If that made that easier for all of you.
Now everybody understands. So Jordana says gorgeous caftan, and Jane says very pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I have to try this one on. Sorry.
Oh, that's a sculptural tunic dress, and there we have those purpley mauves again. Was this from the last release? Because I remember. Yeah, I love it. So again, it doesn't actually have Tarocco in it, but it sure works with Tarocco. And the purples. Okay, what necklace would you put with that, Shefali? I'm thinking Ziska beads, but of course,
for me specifically, I really like a close Ziska bead.
So we have a shiny purple on the back there towards the cash register. Other side. Keep going. Top shelf, right. Nope. Yes. Nope. You're right where your finger was. No, you passed it again. It's facing me. It's on the top rack. No, facing me. Over. Isn't that a purple?
This?
Yeah.
No.
What shade is it?
Tis a red, friend.
Tis the lighting. Are those cubes purple?
But this is the closest thing that we have to purple. We did have purple beads. You're right. We did have a purple circular bead that was like that.
We did, right?
Yeah. But
I think we were not able to get it again because I did try to get it. So that one is definitely more magenta, would you say, or wine?
winey magenta for sure. But if you were desperate and you needed a Ziska in this moment, I would suggest this.
Oh, so Jordan says, I love this dress. And Morag says, what's duster look like over a sculptural tunic dress? Do we go back for her favorite duster, everyone?
No. It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Oh.
She says it's not going to work.
Frig. Hold on.
Wait, I need the labels. You can see why. I'm like, those labels need to happen.
I have access. We're good. So I will say, I don't think we have a duster that really works, but I'm going to try really hard to find the perfect one.
Well, it might be an overflow, but who's got that kind of time?
No. It definitely wouldn't be because it's bright and I wouldn't have let it go into overflow if it was bright.
You may just have to find something that's not too bad, and then we can have a look at how.
Not horrendous.
So I do wear, actually, I own a duster that I wear over a sculptural tunic dress. I think there are pictures of me, because I've had them for so long. They're kind of the same tones, and it works really well together.
I actually found a not bad option.
It's not a bad option. Yeah, so I know for a fact it looks great. And the two that I have are kind of the same colors. So it almost looks like they were made from the same fabric, but the patterning is different.
Do you still have any water in that cupparoonie?
I do. It's about a third.
Okay.
And actually, Jackie says, I bet that would be great with a teal Darcy.
Yes, it would be.
Oh, look at that piece. So when I wear these two pieces together, Morag, I don't wear pants under them. Like I wear it as a dress, and then I just have the duster over the dress. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what I did was I went out and I found a long slip dress made of linen that had a frill at the bottom, and that's what I wear underneath it. Yeah, that's a fabulous duster. Definitely works together.
Definitely.
Yeah, but like even in terms of the two cuts side by side.
Yeah, cuts work.
And I think if you had a necklace that brought out that either that green, I'm thinking the green or the pink.
And it would have to be longer. You can also do the yellow. I was thinking personally, if you wanted a shorter necklace, do these two.
Yeah. Just leave the tag yellow so you don't have to take them off.
No, it's okay. Just this here. Put this there and then
9:51. Okay. Just letting you know.
Okay. You could do any kind of necklace, but I would do a long necklace.
Yeah, I love that.
I would do a long pendant. Oh,
there you go. And Jackie says that works. And Jordana says, love that. Oh, whoa. Oh, Deborah says, I have the poncho in that fabric. Great choice. It's such a beautiful fabric. Oh, and Morag says, I love it. Perfect.
Oh, okay. I think I only have a few more pieces. Like I literally only have 3.
Excellent. And you have 8 minutes.
Oh my God.
Look at you go.
Sing. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha. Okay. Waterfall. We have 3 pieces in this.
Yeah. Beautiful fabric. Still beautiful. Does that match the duster? I would. Yeah. That's really super cute together.
Really sweet. Oh, wait. Oh. Wrong. Okay, we have.
That's the same fabric as that piece we showed right at the beginning, which was either a poncho or a kimono sleeve top. That one is so pretty. You know what that one reminds me of is that show White Orchid?
Yeah.
Like where they're always on vacation, but they're kind of classy people.
They're kind of classy people?
They're classy people. Oh, White Lotus. That's what's called White Lotus.
White Orchid. I think.
Yeah. Well, you know what you know what made me remember is I just saw a skit on SNL and it's called White POTUS. and it's all like the family from the last season of White Lotus, except it's all Trump and his family. Mm-hmm. It's truly hilarious. Oh, and Jordana says, so pretty. I have the cardigan. And Jackie says, love the color theme today.
Thank you. And then I wanted to show my favorite.
Oh, wait. Can you try that on midi?
Midi?
Oh, can you try on that midi? I got it now. Got the words, Jordana. I did it.
Try on this one, right?
Yes, it's so pretty. Lovely piece. And I like the way the fabric, the pattern is blocked on it. Look at that. Now, would that work with the blue necklace?
Yes.
Yes, but I think it would be really pretty with it.
Yes.
I may ask you to go fetch her.
I may get another one.
Okay.
Because I think we have...
Yes, I think we have one back there. And we also have one on that rack somewhere that we rolled.
Oh.
The rack and roll.
Yeah. There, right?
Oh, yeah, on the door.
Yeah, on the door.
Totally forgot about the door.
Okay.
I did that yesterday, so it's gone already from my brain. Oh, see? That necklace was made for it. I would make it just a little bit shorter. It's a smidge too long. Yeah, right there. Or go with pink or red.
I like the blue, actually.
I like the blue, but I feel like it's so perfect that maybe it's too perfect.
That's just the Tylenol.
I wore that necklace today. Compliment City. Oh, I love this necklace.
I like it close up like this.
Yeah.
Because it's very sweet.
It is very sweet. And it ties in that blue floral at the bottom. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I'll keep this one on because I just wanted to show my favorite fabric.
Favorite fabric.
One of my favorite fabrics.
Oh, you have to try on those two dresses. That one dress, sorry.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just the happiest necklace ever. It is. It is a very happy necklace. Oh. It says my heart is on vacation. So this dress is called, it's by Terrera, it's bamboo, and it is called the Lila dress.
Definitely not my
Don't
size.
tell me that is a perfect match for Tarocco.
Yeah, it is. And then you could just throw like a poncho.
No. Okay, what size are you wearing there?
I'm wearing, she's a big one, a double XL.
Double XL. Well, that would fit me. Okay, ladies, if you are a Tarocco fan and you are looking for the perfect tunic to go with your Tarocco, can you throw a jacket over it? Okay, now you're just dressing for me, by the way.
By the way, BT dubs.
Yeah. I was actually thinking something more along the lines of a duster or a cardigan. I did not think short jacket, but I have seen people do this look with the short jacket and the longer tunic. I kind of love it. Didn't think I would, but I do.
Because of the texture.
It's because of the texture.
And it's like a kurta, right?
It does. It has that kurta vibe as if you're wearing a kurta with a jacket. Morag says, so sweet. Would you mind trying it on with any of maybe your favorite duster?
Yeah. This one here? Oh, no. I wouldn't do that duster. I would do this one.
Okay, let's try that one.
Because this is more tonal.
I can't believe how well that matches Tarocco. Clearly, it is the color of the season. Wow. That's stunning. Stunning. It needs the necklace to be longer and potentially a different necklace.
Definitely a different necklace, but we don't have a lot of time.
No, we don't. We have 3 whole minutes. Look at us go.
And then I can show it with the Darcy.
Oh, let's see a cardigan. Yes, and that's exactly. Yeah. But I'd also like to see it with the silk cardigan.
Yeah.
Well, so Darcy is lovely with it. Wow. That just looks like one of those really great loungewear pieces that, the fancy people wear when they go skiing.
The fancy people wear when they go skiing.
Those people. I think we must have a cardigan there.
We do. We definitely do.
Oh, I love the dress with the Casbahs. Me too. Morag, me too. No, that's too beautiful. Wow. That is adorable. I would maybe tie some knots in the cardigan, just again, so that the points kind of don't compete with that swoosh there. Yes, that cardigan, says Morag. Nailed it. And then that necklace with the mauve bead.
Definitely.
Fantastic outfit, says Jordana. Oh, that is such a cozy, comfortable, I'm lounging, living my best life, and also don't I look great?
Don't I look great? Don't I? Do I?
Wow. Fred, you have 2 minutes now. I'm going to put you on the spot, not including that duster that you keep going back to. What's your favorite piece?
It was the last piece that we're going to do, which is actually quite simple, but I really like this fabric and this color. I think it's very unusual. And we never get stuff that's just like a plain this color with a gold, which is what I really liked about it.
Okay, let's give her a try.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Oh, the lovely green.
This is one of my favorite fabrics.
And that one is a wabi-sabi, which is nice. Always love a discount.
Not sure if it's a good match with Tarocco, but it's, you know.
Well, I think when you're wearing the blue underneath it, it matches the Tarocco more.
Yeah.
Love the sleeve with the gold bands on it. So right now, because it's been ironed, those bands are, like you can see the sleeve is kind of pointing up. But once you iron that flat, it will round out again.
One of my favorite looks, though, was definitely this one together.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very cohesive and stylish.
I think mine was probably that self pocket dress with those pants.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that was just so put together. But I also think you could wear it with jeans or with navy. So it's not like, you know, you have to find something. Oh, Sabina says, yes, that is a great piece. Yeah, you didn't try that one on. That's beautiful. That's a waterfall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it is 10. So maybe that's the one you say your goodbyes in.
Yes, it is. You got it. Okay, wait.
Love it. That is so beautiful.
And you still have the really sweet flower.
Oh, I love that, actually. It really adds just the right amount of shine, actually. It's not just the color, but the shine on it. That top is a painting. It is. It really is. There's something about it.
Very guys.
Pretty. We're done. And it is 10 exactly. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you again next Friday, but I think next Friday it's Mira. That's right. Shefali starts getting Fridays off, guys. And yes, thank you, Shefali, for bailing me out. Don't know what I would have done. She's like, oh my God, I'm in front of the camera. Suddenly she's in front of mirror, makeup, lipstick. Everything comes out of her purse like she's Mary Poppins.
But you know, my other consideration was I would set up a chair right here.
Yeah.
And then I'd go here, and then you go, I love this piece.
Honestly, I think now I could at least hold my elbows up. When I came in here, I didn't know what we were going to do.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize that Priya was here, but then I saw this figure by the gate.
I couldn't open the gate.
And then she's coming in, and I'm like, oh my God. And then she comes in, and she like literally throws the bag down just like this. And then she's walking, and she's like, okay, what do I do? And I was like, just
you're going to sit. Priya, you're going to sit. Thank you so much, Morag. She says, get some rest and take care of my back. Thank you, ladies. And I will heed all of your good advice. All the ladies said thank you and feel better. And we, like I said, we will see you on Friday. Take care, everybody. Bye. I pressed it.